You know, the main reason why I do not want to be a digital nomad is that because I have to wear always like a heavy backpack everywhere I go. Life. Good morning. Today I'm reporting from the lovely Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. And if you don't know me, I'm May and I'm from the Netherlands. And I'm already working full-time remote for about a year now. But actually, I moved to Bangkok 3 years ago and that has been the base of my operations. But in 2025, I decided that I wanted to take more freedom to work from anywhere. And of course, there's also some challenges that comes with working and traveling at the same time. And yeah, I wanted to address those today while we're pumping out a work day in KL. But first, let's get some food.
I am strolling along, just minding my business, humming a song. I'm happy by myself, not a care in the world. This is a life, just me, myself, and I. I am watching the clouds up in the sky, all but laughing out loud. I'm telling you why I'm living the life, just me, myself, and I.
Before we're jumping into the workday, I wanted to say that I know that I am in a very privileged position being able to work fully remote from basically anywhere. Especially being able to combine travel and work has been something that I dreamed of for a while, so by no means I am complaining about the lifestyle that I can live, but I just wanted to share my personal experiences and some things that I struggle with while doing so. Also, I'm a little bit sad because I wanted to go to this other cafe in this area, but that was full. So I ended up in the trusted old Starbucks. But that's okay. You know what you get. You got Wi-Fi, you got a blog, but I heard that these blogs don't really work, so let's see how long I can actually sit there. And yeah, I guess that is the life of working online on this beautiful, what day is it? Beautiful Thursday. We just have to grind a few hours. Before I found my fully remote position, I kind of idolized it in the beginning. I was like, when I finally have this job, I'll be so happy. I'll have so much freedom and I'll go to so many places. But I mean, of course, like it's such a privilege and I wouldn't want to change it right now. But I think as I got it, I realized like, oh, my life doesn't magically get better. And what do you mean? I have to actually put in effort to be happy and to make things work for you, right? I came to realize that there are actually a few reasons why this typical digital nomad lifestyle is not necessarily something that works for me. And yeah, let's talk about it. So for me, when I'm in a new place, it's a bit harder to get into a proper routine. Like I wouldn't have my go-to cafes that I know have a good blog or decent Wi-Fi, and figuring that out takes some time, right? So that leaves me kind of like scattered all over the place, like trying to figure things out, like where do I go? So that is something that I do tend to struggle with. And what I noticed as well is I actually put a lot of self-imposed pressure on myself, because when I'm in a new place and I know I'm going to be only there for a limited amount of time, because of course I want to do a lot of things, I want to see a lot of things, I want to eat a lot of things. So when you also have to work basically full-time, you only have so much time and energy. So yeah, balancing that and also like feeling a little bit shitty if I cannot do everything on my list is definitely a little bit stressful for me. So yeah, definitely self-imposed though. I also think that it's a bit harder to actually make like long-lasting friendships or human connection when you are in a place shorter term. And of course, there are a lot of meetups for digital nomads in most cities, as well as like co-working communities. But of course, it's a bit harder to actually, if you're just on the go all the time, to keep in contact or like connect on that level. Luckily, I am more of an introvert, so I don't tend to like seek out places when I'm only in a place temporarily. But yeah, it's definitely, or I definitely noticed that it's a bit harder. So it could get lonely sometimes. Also, it's getting warm and it's almost 6 p.m. and I'm getting hungry. So let's go and check out some foods. Actually been already in Malaysia for a few days, but there's still some dishes that I need to try. So I was walking in this food court and I saw that they have the roti canai and the magi goreng that I wanted to try. So let's have some. Also, I think I have a pretty unpopular opinion that I don't think I should include in this video, but I think food in Malaysia is better than in Thailand. I mean, is it better? It's different. I really, really like, like Chinese food. And I think Chinese food, there's more Chinese food in Malaysia. Thailand tends to be like Chinese food that is a bit more Thai-ified. But here it's pretty legit and they have a lot more Chinese branches as well. Okay, let's try the roti canai. I think people will come for me that I do this with a fork, but I don't want my hands to get dirty because I'm holding a mic and I have to operate my phone in a bit, so excuse me. I like it. I actually just really like, like roti or palata. So it's pretty good. So actually, as I was walking through this food court, I saw that they have sandal. And, this is not the first time that I'm in Malaysia, right? Or KL. I've been here like 6 years ago, maybe. And I remember that I also tried a sandal there and I didn't like it. But I was young, I was naive, I wasn't a foodie back then. So I'm gonna give it a second try because I actually like this type of shaved ice dessert, right? So I was like, why don't I like sandal or chendol? Or I don't know how to correctly pronounce it. But I'm gonna give it another try and I'm very curious. Also, I think this is meant for 2 people because they gave me 2 spoons, but okay. It's not bad. Okay, it's not bad, but I thought I would like it more. Of course, based on this very small sample size of Malaysian dessert that I tried, but I think dessert-wise, Thailand is better.
Have you seen my baby? She's not a dame nor a lady. Not in the way she walks, the way she talks, or the way she loves me.
Okay, so I'm on this random bench in the KLCC park because it's getting dark and I needed some light to film the next part that I actually want to talk about. I think I wanted to end this video with a few things that has helped me kind of prepare for trips like these. The first thing that really helped me is kind of like do my research prior to when I'm going to a place, like find out a few cafes, a few coffee shops that are kind of like remote work, digital nomad friendly. And then I just pin like a bunch of cafes. So if I want to go to a certain area, I already know like a place, okay, this one is quite likely that I can like work there. So yeah, another thing that I do is always try to buy a big data package. So in case that the Wi-Fi is weak, I can connect to my hotspot, which wouldn't be a problem. And sometimes even I get like last minute work and I'm out and about so that I can just connect quickly. In case of emergencies, just knowing that you have connection basically anywhere at least gives me a peace of mind. And then one last thing that I also really, really like that I bought recently, it's these noise cancelling Sony headphones. They have like very good, how do you say it, active noise cancelling. So even if like the place or the street or the cafe is very noisy, like I just pop these on and I can just work in peace and not get distracted by my surroundings if I really need to lock in anywhere. So this is also something that has helped me work basically like in different places and anywhere. So yeah, that is it. I think I should go home. It's getting quite dark and I also have a meeting later at night and I don't want to do that on the street. And I also need some AC and a shower for being out the whole day. You know, another first world problem struggle that I have when I travel alone or when I'm somewhere, alone is like I can only order so much different dishes because I have limited stomach space. But when you're in a new place, right? For me, I really, really like to explore or like try a lot of different foods. But there's only so much I can eat. It's the Twin Towers. I think during the day they actually look pretty mid, but at night when they light up, I think it's pretty. Actually, there was this one time when I was in China a few months ago. I was on my way to dinner, but because of the time difference, sometimes I had to do some stuff in the evening, right? But this time I was going to dinner, and then I got this ping, like, oh my god, like something happened at work, and I basically had to like fix it and check it right at that moment. So as I was on the street, I was like, okay, like there is no cafe or coffee shop in the neighborhood. I was literally like on a random street. So what I did, I was just like literally sat on the floor, pull out my laptop, connect to the hotspot, and have my little office on the streets of China. Actually, this place is a bit creepy, to be honest.